Testing is an immoral and often inaccurate way of acquiring scientific results, and the United States federal government should ban all testing that requires the use of animals. With recent advances, we have alternative ways of testing drugs and cosmetics that we currently test on animals, causing unnecessary suffering and death. In the past, animal testing may have been necessary to prevent loss of human life. However, this is no longer the case. For example, the Medical Research Modernization Committee pointed out in 2006 that computer modeling is now so sophisticated that scientists can simulate in silico, in minutes or hours, experiments that would take months or years to perform in animals. Another alternative is in vitro toxicity testing, which allows scientists to test drugs using cultured mammalian or bacterial cells. This is an economical and moral improvement over animal testing. From a moral standpoint, animal testing has always been reprehensible. Animal pain is possibly much worse than human pain, as they don't understand its source. As Dr. Bernard Rollin at the Colorado State University says, they cannot rationalize that it will end soon, and their whole life becomes the pain. It is not fair or moral to put animals through this sort of horror. The argument that human life is much more valuable than animal life is tempting, but as I have pointed out, new advances allow us to conduct valuable, life-saving research without the animals that were necessary in the past. Also, clearly animals have some intrinsic value, and if the options exist to prevent their pain and suffering, we should take it. Aside from both of these arguments, there is the fact that in a lot of cases, animal testing can't predict human response. Dr. Shanks, a professor at the University of Alberta, notes that in medicine, even positive predictive values of 0.99 may be inadequate for some tests, and animal models do not even roughly approximate that. He goes on to say that some animals do occasionally respond to stimuli as humans do, but how are you to know which animal will mimic humans most accurately? The same paper shows that it often takes multiple tries, in other words, multiple species of animal, to get a high positive predictive value. We can't apply that trial and error mindset of experimentation on animal lives. It is not a moral or accurate way of conducting research. My opponent may argue that animal testing is the key to science, since in the past it has helped us to advance medicine by contributing to our understanding of biology and thus saving human lives. However, there are numerous circumstances where animal testing has actually caused the loss of human lives. For example, smoking was originally thought to be non-carcinogenic because smoking-related cancer is hard to reproduce in lab animals. As a result of this study, many people continued to smoke and died as a result. Another notable example is asbestos exposure. People continued to be exposed and died because scientists could not reproduce the cancer in lab animals. As you can see, animal testing is not the so-called key to science and is no longer a viable way to conduct research, and that's why it should be banned.